Good day, grade 12 students. This is Teacher Ira and welcome back to our Philosophy of Human Person class. Last meeting, you learned about the exercise of truth-making and that philosophical reflection is not an occasional activity. Today, we are going to discuss all about Doxa and Episteme. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to differentiate between Doxa and Episteme. Explain Plato's point of view about knowledge and opinion. Explain Descartes' method of doubt. Construct a syllogism. And lastly, examine your own beliefs. Always remember that opinion is not knowledge. It is dangerous to mistake an opinion for knowledge. For instance, much may be at stake when we consult a quack doctor instead of medical doctor when we are sick. In this lesson, pay attention to the philosophers who have lighted the path in a journey to truth. So let's get started. Do you have any idea about Doxa and Episteme? To know the truth is different from believing something to be true. There are different views presented to us every day, especially in the social media. We are not supposed to believe all views presented are true. It is very important for us to distinguish the false from the true or the illusions from the real. When we talk about knowledge or episteme, we are not concerned with mere belief or opinion or known as doxa. Remember, every person has set of beliefs or opinions. We expect people to respect our beliefs and we even say that every person is entitled to his or her own opinion. Nowadays, we recognize and celebrate diversity. However, no one will be in position to correct us in our beliefs. When we claim that a belief is true, we are required to explain why we know it to be true. To know is to be able to give a rational justification. Hearsays or opinions would not count as knowledge unless they pass a test of verification or confirmation. Human beings discover, unveil, and seek truth. So how do you examine truth? Man has to exert mental effort to examine truths. Our rational capacity is our tool in such endeavor. Plato is considered the first philosopher to differentiate knowledge from opinion. He stated that knowledge is certain and opinion is not certain. We remain ignorant when we rely on opinions for they are based on appearances and not reality. To learn or to know, we need to see beyond the material world through the use of reason or intellect. Our intellect enables us to see the truth. If you remember dialectic, Plato's dialogues begin with opinions that are agreed by interlocutors and followed by questioning and answering to discover truth. An opinion is used as a starting point and the discussion progresses through cross-examination. The dialectic is instrumental in drawing out assumptions and inconsistencies. Meanwhile, Aristotle developed the syllogism to demonstrate the truth of a claim or conclusion. The premises serve as an explanation to why the conclusion is valid or acceptable. Syllogism is a form of deductive reasoning where you arrive at a specific conclusion by examining two other premises or ideas. So let's take a look at this example. All mammals are animals. So this is the major premise, wherein the predicate are animals will be used in conclusion. Elephants are mammals. So this is a minor premise, wherein we are going to use the subject elephant in making conclusion. If we are going to make a conclusion using these premises, it will become, therefore, elephants are animals. So this draws a clear picture of how one statement, when known to be true, should point perfectly to another clear claim, thus drawing an accurate conclusion. A fallacy is a name for a mistake in logic. For example, some nice people are teachers. So this is a major premise. Do you think this is true? It is. How about this one? Some people with red hair are nice. So this is a minor premise. So do you think it's true? If we make conclusion, it will become, therefore, some teachers have red hair. The premises are true. However, the conclusion is not logical. The two premises when combined don't actually prove that the conclusion is true. Here is an example of false syllogism which logical fallacy is a bit easier to see. Some tall things are buildings, so this is a major premise. Some trees are tall things, so this is a minor premise. If we are going to make a conclusion using these two premises, it will become, therefore, some trees are buildings. The premises are true, however, the conclusion is not accurate or logical. In the modern period, the most important contribution was made by René Descartes. He is the father of modern philosophy for introducing the notion of indubitability. In his Meditations of First Philosophy, Descartes begins his reflection with the admission that, "I have accepted manifold opinions as true. I have realized that if I wish to have any firm and constant knowledge in the sciences, I would have to set aside all the opinions which I have previously accepted and start again from the very beginning." Statements that cannot be doubted are those that are so clear and so distinct that one cannot rationally doubt or reject it. Descartes concluded that he exists because it is evident that he is doubting, and to doubt would be impossible if he does not exist. He offered a criteria by which we can distinguish opinion from knowledge. Opinions are those that can be doubted and are often confused in our thought. On the other hand, knowledge are indubitable and certain. So now, let us proceed to contemporary period. It is the reaction against the views of the modern period, denial of philosophical viewpoints regarding reality, knowledge, human nature, and language. One of the most notable denials in this period is the postmodernism. It is the attack on the notion of objective reality. Such reality is nothing but a conceptual construct. They criticize modern period for its emphasis on reason, logic, and science. For the postmodernists, since there is no objective reality, there is no truth. So one of the postmodernists is Jacques Derrida. He developed deconstruction by looking at structures of language to open up limitless interpretations. For Plato, to find essence is to find knowledge. For Derrida, non-essential elements or appearance is the basis of everything that can be spoken or written. Jacques Derrida focused on textual criticism to understand the relationship between text and meaning. It analyzes the literal meaning of the text and also its alternative meanings. Many students nowadays tend to think that beliefs do not need to be justified. What is true for you may not be true for me. To think this way is dangerous and irresponsible. Learning is a lifelong activity. Be diligent enough to know more so you can make progress in your journey to truth. So that ends our lesson for today. For additional learnings, you may access our mobile web at frontlearners.ph/MWA and look for the lesson Distinguishing Opinion from Truth. So if you have questions, please message me at moy.ytimbreza@gmail.com. Have a great learning day!